Welcome back to the Watch Along Gang. My name is Sean, and I'm here with Brooks and Andrew.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Got another fun, weird one for you, because those get so many clicks. But I'm holding out for the audience that we're going to find for these. This one is one that I found through YouTubing, because sometimes you're just watching people and you see explanation videos for things. You're like, what is this?
YouTube is a black hole of weirdness if you get into it.
I love it. Yeah, there's so much fun stuff you can find, because the lady who made this, I mean, this was made in like 1982.
Oh, really?
And I'm totally
well, that makes
jealous.
it much more interesting to me.
Like she's been doing this kind of stuff off and on forever. So we gotta, but I don't want to say too much about it. Let's watch it. We can.
Was it shot on VHS or something, or film? What is it?
Must have been VHS, because it definitely leans into that. That's what I think is so fun. Like the analog horror thing kind of took off, and that aesthetic was interesting to people, and people still use it in YouTube videos. That the VHS aesthetic.
Well, now it's a creepy thing. Yeah.
This one's legit because this is 1983 is when this was made.
Yeah, that's VHS. It's all soft looking.
Look at the titling. I love it.
I like that beat too.
It's actually weirdly catchy.
What the hell?
Is this a scary video or just what is this? Whoa.
Violence and perfume.
This is where we differ, Sean. I would have turned this off by now. Kept going further. If I was by myself.
God, that mask is...
This one here smells great. No.
This is...
Silly to try it.
I'm going to call you tonight when I wake up, Sean.
There's my favorite perfume.
It's kind of like a musical. How interesting.
Got a Kate Bush thing going on.
Okay.
This is pretty elaborate editing for something shot on VHS.
For a VHS, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that time way back
This song slaps. See, this actually does feel like it's written by AI. This is like what you'd think.
It does, because it's just so weird.
It's like nonsense. Like it's.
But it's coordinated weirdness. Like, that's what I like about it. Like, if you watch it, there's like a theme running through and a story. I like this.
Some of these effects are pretty good.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
For 1983, yeah.
That's well planned. And it's using the same cheesy effects that everyone had access to.
It's like Halloween now.
After long for that sexual scent that smelled like home. He'd use so many licks, dried himself to be forgotten who he
Like
was.
sexual sin that smells like home.
Imagined himself
I actively avoid stuff like this.
Well, I like how it's very weird, but it makes it really unsettling. It lands better because it's so strange.
Again, I started saying if I was by myself, I would make it 10 seconds into this. Like, nope, not doing it.
Well, I don't think it's scary. I think it's interesting.
I don't watch stuff like this when I'm by myself. Though. I was like, I watch it with you guys. I'm like, I just don't. I don't trust
I think
myself.
the sound
Brooks.
engineering is kind of creepy. It would get to you.
but love shouldn't cost an arm and a leg.
That's a good line. I like the little.
I can't follow what's happening, but it's interesting.
You're trying to derive meaning out of the narrative. I don't think you should be doing that.
And of course,
they're gonna eat it?
People.
I love it. You are really paying. I'm not even. This plot of
The
this.
story of it horrifies you. I appreciate that immersion.
It's like everything else to now is fine, but
Well, I got
cannibalism,
invested in these
no.
characters and their ethos.
No, sir. This is where I get off. This has 5 million views.
It's
So,
awesome. It's so weird.
who made this then?
Cecilia Condit.
And was she putting these into festivals or something? Like, why was she making these?
Yeah, I never heard of her, and I guess these kind of popped up at some point later on when YouTube became a thing and people started noticing. I don't know if she made her own channel and posted them, and that's where people started to notice. But
This is like a real garbage guy. Like, what the hell are you guys doing? Prince Charming.
But if you go to, we should post a link. But Cecilia Condit has her own YouTube channel.
You know what's weird about this to me is like this thing was so interesting and weird, but the credit sequence is so normal.
Well, this is the hard
you know what
part.
I mean? So standard.
Graphics. You have to
I'm just saying it's just so standard. It's like this person played by this, but after all that weirdness,
it feels like it's a weird sitcom.
Want to give everyone their credit
70s.
while we're watching a man's body be mashed up in a garbage.
There's a lot of people here.
That's normal to you.
I mean, it was really impressive to me to be from '83. You see stuff like that now, and it just feels like I've seen it before. You know?
Yeah. Because the analog hard, but no, like she just took. Because you remember we used to watch like Black Devil Doll from Hell, and that guy just took a VHS camcorder and made a movie, and it was garbage, but it was fun and charming because
that
he
it was
committed to making that movie. But there's actual artistry in what she's doing here. This is like, I'm like, wow, because we were in the mid '90s trying to do stuff, and we wanted for all the world to just make it look like film, which it wouldn't, no matter what we do.
Isn't that funny
but
though?
She
Because
used the form that she had to make art.
Because I felt like when I would do stuff in the like early 2000s. Whoa, what the heck? Mine just started playing one of these other songs.
Okay.
Freaking me out.
Some kind of animal cannibal.
But yeah, in that time we're like, oh, it sucks. We're trying to get a look like film. We try to color correct it, all that. But now they like just lean into that. It's like this aesthetic now. So we just done it.
Just do what you can. You know, don't try to be something you're not.